Do fairies even exist? Do they even have tails? Like them, fairy tale is an eternal mystery, a never-ending adventure. Let's see some fairy tale.
Some animes just stand apart from the rest, and Fairy Tail is one of them. Natsu, Gray, and the rest of the Magical Gang always keep fans coming back for more. Well, get ready, because we're counting down the 107 facts you should know about Fairy Tail to earn that die-hard fan title. Let's get started. Number 1. Fairy Tail was created by Hiro Mishima, who was born on May 3rd, 1977 in Nagano, Japan. Number 2. Mishima said that his passion for illustration started at a young age when his grandfather would bring home discarded manga that he'd read through and trace. Number 3. Shows that inspired Mishima's work include Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, The Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, and Ultimate Muscle. Number 4. When creating the story, Mishima drew inspiration from his friends and imagined what they'd be like if they were all magicians. Number 5. After high school, Mishima decided to go to school specifically for manga artists, but quickly realized it wasn't for him and dropped out. Instead of traditional studying practices, he watched films like Braveheart and Lord of the Rings to learn skills like framing and angles, which he uses in his works. Number 6. Mishima began his career with an original piece called Magician, which he showed to editors. Those editors suggested he enter a manga artist competition, which inevitably led him to his publication, and later his first serialization, Rave Master. Number 7. The first chapter of the Fairy Tail manga was printed on August 2nd, 2006 in Shonen Magazine number 35, which was published by Kodansha, the top-grossing publisher in Japan. Number 8. While working on Fairy Tail, Mishima was wrapping up Rave Master, which was published in the same magazine. Number 9. Rave Master ended as Fairy Tail was starting to pick up steam. There'd been some cameos from Rave and Fairy Tail, and the two works eventually crossed paths in 2011, when Fairy Tail X Rave was printed in Magazine Special, another magazine published by Kodansha. Number 10. The first volume of Fairy Tail was released on December 15th, 2006 in Japan, while the United States didn't see a translated version until March 25th, 2008. Number 11. The manga was later adapted into an anime by A1 Pictures, the same studio behind Black Butler, Sword Art Online, and many others. Number 12. The first anime episode aired in Japan on October 12th, 2009, and was written by Mishima Shogo and directed by Shinji Ishihara. Number 13. Much like the manga, the US didn't see an English translation of the anime for a couple of years. The first episode aired on September 30th, 2011. Number 14. Funimation and Gang Samba announced that they are working with Kodansha to release a free-to-play browser-based Fairy Tail Online RPG that is currently slated for 2016. And that's a worldwide release. I can already smell those microtransactions. Number 15. When asked if Gray was based on anyone, specifically the character's infatuation with removing clothing, Mishima laughed, saying that the trait was also based on something he does. Number 16. Between volumes 1 and 43, Gray has worn 55 distinct outfits. Despite owning that much clothing, he's appeared naked 1,008 times in the same amount of manga. And that's excluding cover art and dream sequences. Number 17. Mishima's main characters are named after seasons. Haru from Rave Master translates to spring. Aki from Monster Soul translates to autumn. Shika from Monster Hunter Org translates to 4 seasons. And Natsu from Fairy Tail translates to summer. Number 18. Mishima said he names his character after seasons that relate to their personality. Natsu is filled with fury and recklessness. Hence he was attributed to the hottest season of the year. Number 19. Fairy Tail is Mishima's favorite work that he's produced, and also his longest running project. Number 20. Natsu is the Fire Dragon Slayer. According to Mishima, his signature move is Fire Dragon's Iron Fist. Number 21. Lucy uses celestial spirit magic, and was named while Mishima was listening to the Beatles song Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Number 22. Gray is seen smoking in the early chapters in the manga, but this never made it into the anime. Number 23. Happy was originally going to be named after the Norse god of sacral kingship, Freyr, but Mishima decided that this didn't fit his witty character. Number 24. Wendy appeared as a cameo in the anime before she was ever introduced in the manga. Number 25. Wendy is the Sky Dragon Slayer, but was originally planned to be the Water Dragon Slayer. Number 26. Gajiel's name comes from a mix of gaji gaji, which is a Japanese onomatopoeia for a person eating, and the word kajiro, which translates to bite. Number 27. Natsu was originally going to be dressed in red, but it was later changed to black in order for there to be a higher contrast between his outfit and his fire. Number 28. Mavis Vermilion, Pratchett Galblog, Warren Skeldon, I am botching this, and Yuri Dreyer, well, Those guys are the founding members of the Fairy Tale Guild. Number 29. Pratchett goes by the name Hades, a direct reference to the god of the underworld in Greek mythology. Number 30. Pratchett's last name, Gaelblog, is also a reference to mythology. In Irish myth, the Gaelblog is a legendary spear made from the bone of a sea monster called Coinchem. Yeah, let's go with that. The spear was given to Lemon during the Ulister cycle. Number 31. When founding the Fairy Tale Guild, Pratchett suggested naming it the Pratchett Brothers. Though a serious suggestion, it was taken as a joke and rejected. Number 32. Irsa's concept art depicted her with messy hair, primal fur clothing, and a spear. Mishima wanted her to be a character Natsu was afraid of. Number 33. Through translation error, Lucy was given a birth date of July 1st in an English scanlation of Chapter 85. Though not included in the official volume release, this fact stuck with fans who bombarded Mishima's Twitter with birthday wishes for the character. He responded with confusion at first, asking if maybe he had forgotten that he gave her a birthday. Later, after some apparent digging around, he tweeted that the birth date was an error and that Lucy's day of birth was still unknown in Japan. Number 34. Dragon Slayers suffer from kinetosis, more commonly known as motion sickness. We don't know why, but in episode 161, Kajil questions this newly acquired illness. Sting responds by congratulating Kajil for being a true Dragon Slayer. The fact that all Dragon Slayers share the same weakness is confirmed by Rogue Chinny. Number 35. When asked if he gets motion sickness like Natsu, Mishima said no, but admitted he was afraid of heights and airplanes. He also said that he has a friend who gets sick simply while riding in taxis. Could this possibly be where he pulled the Dragon Slayer's weakness from? Number 36. If for some reason a Dragon Slayer considers the vehicle to be more an ally than a mode of transportation, the Dragon Slayer will not get motion sickness. For example, Natsu can be carried around by Happy without any issues. Number 37. Dragon Slayers have heightened senses, allowing them to see, hear, and smell better than others. Number 38. First generation Dragon Slayers, which include Natsu, Kajil, and Wendy, learn their magic from dragons and are considered the original Dragon Slayers. Number 39. Second generation Dragon Slayers, Laxus and Cobra, are considered artificial Dragon Slayers, since instead of gaining their magic from an actual dragon, they gain their powers from the dragon Lacrima. Number 40. Lacrima is Latin for teardrop, but in Fairy Tale, Lacrima has a crystal structure. Number 41. Third generation Dragon Slayers Rogue and Sting gain their powers from both the dragon Lacrima and proper training from a dragon. Number 42. At the end of episode 122, after a devastating attack by the Black Dragon of the Apocalypse that wipes out an entire island with core members of Fairy Tale on it, there is a notably large time jump of 7 years. Number 43. The group of the Fairy Tale members on the island during the attack was named Team Tenero. The team was created during the X784 S-Class Mage promotion trial. Number 44. The Jigglebutt Gang, shout out to them, which appear in episode 126 of Fairy Tale, are actually reoccurring characters in Mishima's previous work, Rave Master, and have names. Wonderful Gochi, Colin Berg, and Tetsu Inada. Number 45. The Fairy Tale Guild has teams within it. Team Natsu includes Natsu, obviously, Happy, Lucy, Irisa, Gray, Wendy, and Carla. Number 46. The Thunder God trade consists of Lexus, Evergreen, Freed, and Brickslow. Number 47. Shadow Gear is made up of Levy, D-Roy, and Jet. Number 48. Osprey Squad includes Alzak and Biska. Number 49. However, not everyone on the Fairy Tale Guild is part of a team. Gaejeel, Hova, Elfman, Lisa Ann, Panther Lily, Romeo, Lackey, and others aren't part of any team. Number 50. The cat creatures, like Happy, that accompany some of the characters in Fairy Tale are called Exceed. Number 51. While the Exceed are shown to have typical pointed cat ears, Panther Lily has them rounded, like a real panther. This applies to both his larger form and his chibi form. Number 52. Excluding the Exceed, magics in the Elandanas work by imbuing items with magical objects, like Lacrima. Number 53. Earthland is a world in a parallel universe to Endolus, and is where a majority of the characters are from. Number 54. Unlike Endolus, magic is stored within the body of the creatures on Earthland, much like the Exceed. Number 55. 100 Exceed eggs were sent to Earthland from Endolus, with a plan to kill the Dragon Slayers. This mission was later changed to capture the Dragon Slayers, then bring them back to Endolus in order to create a new Lacrima. Happy and Carla are part of this group but ignore their mission, and instead join Fairy Tale. Number 56. Laxus and Cobra are the only Dragon Slayers that don't have an Exceed companion. Number 57. Laxus's name is based on Lux, which is an SI unit used in measuring illuminance. Number 58. Though Lucy isn't the only Fairy Tail member with housing, every time she enters her apartment, there is always one or more fellow guild members hanging out inside. This typically leads to her kicking them out in a fit of rage. Number 59. Kanana was cursed at a young age, being turned into a serpent named Calibus. During that time, she was under the ownership of Cobra, before turning back into a human. Number 60. Mishima wanted Makarov to have a Russian-sounding name. Mission accomplished, because Makarov is the name of a Russian pistol used as a primary sidearm by the Soviet Union's military and police force from, I think it was 1951 to 1991. Number 61. Mishima also wanted to give Margarine a vaguely Russian-sounding name, but instead ended up naming her after a pal from an online game. Number 62. A film titled Fairy Tail Phoenix Priestess was released in Japan on August 18th, 2012, and took place after the time jump. Number 63. Upon its release, the film ranked number 9 in total box office sales. The number 1 that weekend was Robot Man Robert Downey Jr.'s The Avengers. Number 64. It also grossed over $75,000 at the box office and received some pretty positive reviews. Number 65. An anime adaptation of the Fairy Tail Zero manga is set to release in Japan sometime in 2016. Number 66. In March 2013, the weekly Shonen Jump magazine reported that the Fairy Tail anime was ending, despite being in the middle of an arc. Number 67. To clarify, Mishima tweeted out some vaguely hopeful words, stating that though he's unable to say anything, there are good times to come. I should know. He's outside my house right now. I think he just hurled a bottle at my window. Number 68. He then followed that tweet with an even more vague tweet in English. The tweet read, "Anime is not the end. Don't stop believing. Cue Journey track." Don't stop believing. Oh, there goes another bottle. Number 69. Episode 175 aired on March 30th, 2013 in Japan and marked the ending of the first Fairy Tail anime series. Shortly after the episode ends, "To Be Continued" appeared on the screen, giving light to Mishima's tweets. Number 70. Over 1 year passed before Fairy Tail returned. On April 5th, 2014, the second series picked up where the last left off. Number 71. Despite having the same director, fans noticed numerous differences between the two series. Most notably, the change in character design, like the thinning of the character outlines. This change was made so that the characters in the anime more closely resembled their manga counterparts. Number 72. In the English dub of the anime, Christopher Sabat voices Elfman, the Elf Master. Sabat has also voiced many characters from the various Dragon Ball Z series and movies, including Vegeta, Piccolo, Yamcha, Mr. Popopo, Kami, Shenron, Korin, and more. Number 73. Natsu's English voice actor, Todd Haberkorn, also has an impressive list of characters, including Death the Kid of Soul Eater, which makes no sense. How could Death have a kid? Kirikiri Go of Sergeant Frog, and Italy of Hitalia, Axis Powers in the World series. Number 74. Lei Charami, the voice of Lucy in the English dub, also does the voice of Asuna or something of Sword Art Online, Loop Man of Digimon Fusion, and Sailor Venus of Sailor Moon. Number 75. Happy's voice actor in the English dub, Tia Ballard, was also behind Hannah of Attack on Titan and Choho of The Devil is a Part-Timer. Number 76. Hiro Mishima has said if a live-action version of Fairy Tail were made in America, he would want to cast Johnny Depp as Happy. Number 77. There have been several handheld Fairy Tail video games released in Japan for the PlayStation Portable and Nintendo DS. None of those titles released to Western audiences. Number 78. On the cover of Fairy Tail, Zarf's Awakening, Gildart's hair is colored dirty blonde instead of his normal orange. Number 79. The name Kana was derived from the magical arcane Tarot cards, which correlate with her use of magic cards. Number 80. Sienna is a heavy drinker to the point of alcoholism, but is rarely drunk. And no, that's not due to her magic. Number 81. Happy has carried several members of Fairy Tail, but seems to have trouble with Lucy, claiming that she's heavy. Number 82. Mishima strongly values life, which is why he says he'll depict a character's passing, but, through plot, claim they never actually died. He also said he will never resurrect a character already proclaimed dead. Number 83. The celestial spirit Plu was originally a character in Rave Master, debuting in the first chapter. Mishima has said that Plu can be anywhere, including our world, and considers Plu to be his pet. Number 84. Plu is considered more of a pet since he has no combat skill. Despite that, Margarine believes Plu to be the strongest spirit. Number 85. Starting at episode 185, Yultur's eyes are shown as red instead of brown. Number 86. Lucy was originally not thought of as a strong female protagonist, but rather as a character readers could strongly relate to. Number 87. Several times throughout the anime, a job request post depicting the Loch Ness Monster can be seen. Number 88. Bacchus is exclusively shown intoxicated, which makes sense, given he shares his name with the Greek god of wine, Dionysius, or as the Romans called him, Bacchius. Boy, I am botching these names. Number 89. Kanina's character design was based on Kaniya Kobayashi, one of Hiro Mishima's assistants. Number 90. Mishima admitted that Levi was originally meant to be a background character. Number 91. Natsu's scarf was given to him by his foster father, Igneal, the Fire Dragon King. During a battle with the Zeref, the scarf absorbs a black magic attack, causing it to turn black. Before Wendy could heal Natsu, she had to remove the black magic from the scarf. Number 92. Panther Lily and Samuel can both temporarily make themselves significantly larger in battle. Number 93. Similarly, Makarov's main form of magic lets him go exponentially in size, warranting the name Giant. Number 94. The guild Lima scale alludes to Greek mythology with both its name and symbol. Lima was turned into a monster by Hera, giving her the lower half of a snake and the habit of eating children. Number 95. In the extra contents of Volume 1, earlier drawings of Natsu show him with horns. Number 96. Natsu replaces his energy by eating fire, but is unable to consume the flames which he creates. Early in the series, Lucy asks Natsu why he doesn't eat his own fire. He replies by comparing it to eating her celestial spirits. Number 97. Former Fairy Tail member Bob created the Blue Pegasus Guild in X764. He was the first and is currently the guild master. Number 98. The guild Quattro Cerberus was also founded by an ex-Fairy Tail member named Goldmine. Number 99. 2015's 20th issue of Weekly Shonen magazine announced that the second Fairy Tail movie has been greenlit. Number 100. When asked if he'd like to be a guest for a comic series, Mishima replied that he'd like to work on Spider-Man, Batman, or X-Men. Number 101. In 2009, the Society of Promotion of Japanese Animation, or SPJA, named Fairy Tail Best Comedy Manga. Number 102. In a 2010 poll done by Animex Asia, Fairy Tail won Anime of the Year. Number 103. Another Best Anime Award was given to Fairy Tail in 2002 at the Anime and Manga Grand Prix. Number 104. During that same expo, Fairy Tail was also awarded Best French Dubbing. Number 105. Before the anime was released, Mishima said in an interview that he would love to work with Pixar. If that had come true, we may have had a very different Fairy Tail today. Number 106. Mishima did a breakdown of his work ethic for Fairy Tail, saying, "On Monday, I work on the script and storyboards. On Tuesday, I work on rough sketches. Then Wednesday through Friday, I finish drawing and inking." Wow, that's one busy man. Number 107. The hardest part about being a manga artist, Mishima admitted, was the lack of time that he had to spend with his daughter.
Thank you for watching Toon Ups 107s, where we cover everything you've ever wanted to know about your favorite cartoons, and a very special thank you to Purple Eyes WTF for voicing this video for us. If you like this video, you might also enjoy 107 Facts About Naruto, or if you want to hear more of Purple Eyes' amazing voice and awesome projects on YouTube, you can check out his channel. We have both of them linked right here. So go ahead, check those out, and remember, Frederator loves you.